Good evening, guys, and welcome to our Friday evening live draw here at 7 Days Performance. Tonight's myself, Sam, and believe it or not, Jax has joined us for the draw. Crazy, I know. He's got the iPad, which means he's going to check that the sound is working okay.
It's a good start.
It is. Thank God for that. We've tried absolutely everything. We've even had our tech guy come over and fix it, but to be perfectly honest, he didn't fix it and Jack fixed it, so thanks to Jack.
So what happens on those rare occasions that I'm here, Sam, you actually get microphones that work, but it's all right, it's fine.
Yeah, it's
Toby
fine.
makes up for it in other ways, I'm sure.
So Toby couldn't do it tonight. But there we are. Tonight's draw, we have two incredible competitions. One of them is a home on wheels, the MAN Campervan, which comes with $5,000, or the winner can take £75,000 as the alternative. And then speaking of £1,000, we've got 25 of them to give away. £25,000 cash is the other prize that's drawn live tonight. So if you have tickets, we wish you all the best of luck.
Yeah, absolutely. And to be honest, the Campervan, it's the first time we've done this brand of obviously Campervan, and it did terribly. It looked like it was off to a pretty good start at the beginning of the day, but then it completely crashed out and yeah, ended on, I think it was around mid-60s, right, Sam? Yeah, yes. 66%, which is terrible for us, but as we say every time that happens, great news for you because you will get the result regardless. We will draw it every single time, no matter how many of those tickets are sold. So
there were over 200,000 unsold tickets in this competition, just to throw that out there.
Crazy. So just before I read out a couple of comments, we do like to do some questions every now and then. And the one for tonight is based around Samuel. Most of them are based around Samuel. That's the most entertaining kind. And I want you to try and guess what aftershave or maybe perfume Samuel wears. So drop it in the comments. Right. We'll choose, obviously, if somebody gets it correct, perfect, then we'll raise which one's correct. But if nobody gets it correct, we'll choose some of our favorite answers. So there's some site credit on offer there. We'll choose 2-3 people depending on what answers we get. But yeah, have a guess. What perfume / aftershave does Samuel wear?
How much are we giving away? You've got to give a figure to entice the viewers.
All right, let's just do 2 lots of £50.
2 lots of £50, love it.
2 lots of £50.
Love it.
Oh, we've already got one in. But, so Fabio just said, first of all, okay, good for us. Exactly that, Fabio. So terrible day for us. Great news for you guys. Gillian just said good luck. And Josh Timmins said good luck, everybody. Stefan said need my van. Well, again, great opportunity for somebody to win that van. I really need to stop the tilt going on this because every time it turns, I lose the comments and I have to close it and open it again. Loads of votes coming through for what you wear. I can't see. There's one. So I'll say it. Sauvage is what he used to wear.
When I was about 16.
Yeah, so that was that's a very close guess, but that one is wrong. So they obviously think that you are quite a basic guy. So.
I was a basic guy once upon a time. Apologies to any of the viewers that do wear Sauvage, but that's not me anymore. But yeah.
Here we go. And finally, Carl and Lee to win. So I guess that's you by the looks of it, Carl, and maybe a friend. So best of luck to both of you as well. But
sorry, Fabio Oliviero has joined us. Hello to you, Fabio. I guess he meant Hugo Boss, but he missed the H, so it just says Hugo Boss. I like that one. That's funny.
Cool.
Crazy.
Let's go around the showroom.
Let's do it. So Jack's going to go over to the other side. Quick look at the board to remind himself what's on.
Yep.
And there it is.
There's a lot going on, you know. We've got so many competitions live now, including some literally life-changing jackpot competitions. But of course, here is one last look at tonight's competition. It is the MAN, M-A-N, however you say it, Campervan. This one is only, or should I say was only, 25p an entry. But if it's not for you, you can opt for that massive £75,000 cash alternative. So in about 5-10 minutes time, somebody is going to be choosing between that massive campervan or £75,000. As a reminder, if you did just join us, that ended on only about 66-65% sellout. So some great odds for you guys, great opportunity to grab yourself a massive, massive van. To be honest, Sam, I don't know if you can already kind of see it. Is it already in shot?
Yeah, it's perfectly in shot.
And again, we're now moving on to what we've got drawn this Sunday. So we've got a couple of cars obviously lined up for this Sunday. And the first of all is this Ford Transit MSRT. It is the bargain price of only 15p an entry. But if it's not for you, as with most of our competitions, it comes with a massive £45,000 cash alternative. So you can take this van or £45,000. I have a feeling these are going to be kind of quite popular with people for taking because it's a practical car. You can use it for work. You can use it for nice trips away at the weekend, take your family out, whatever, but it could be yours for as little as 15p. Now,
oh, yep, we're good.
Sam nearly tripped over some cables there.
Not for the first time tonight.
Speaking of what we're going to predict is going to be some incredible odds is the McLaren 765 LT. So this is drawn this Sunday. So that is this Sunday's jackpot draw. Tickets are only 50p for this. You could win not just a supercar, but this is like a top tier supercar before you bridge into that hypercar level, if I'm being honest. But if you hate it, it's still worth entering because 50p could get you £220,000 as a cash alternative. But we think that the house that we have launched has pretty much distracted everybody away from this, and it's looking like it's going to be a really, really slow Sunday. So if you fancy yourself a McLaren 765 LT, this could be the one for you. Grab yourself some 50p entries, and you never know, you could take that car or 220 grand.
Amazing. Fabio Oliviera is in the comments as well as many other people. Lots of people on both Facebook and YouTube getting their guesses in as to what aftershave I wear. I have just ruled out perfume, sorry, Jack. But all of them are wrong so far. Fabio did just ask, is that van not the one that was won in the instant win yesterday?
Nope.
No, it's not. We've got two.
No, yeah, so that's the one that's in the showroom with us, Fabio, is actually a new one, newer shape. The one that was in the instant win is a slightly older model, so the one just before this one, but good eye. They are very similar, but not quite the same. And then finally, obviously a fan favourite, but again, the fan favourite comes with one of our biggest competitions to date, and it is, of course, the 5-bed detached house in Norfolk, plus a Tiguan, plus £10,000 cash. All of that could be yours for £1.99. A reminder, that is a 5-bedroom detached house in Norfolk. But if you don't need another house, you don't want to go through the hassle, you can opt for a massive £500,000 cash alternative. £500,000 is on offer for only £1.99. This competition will be live by the time it closes for just over 2 weeks, but it is drawn on Sunday next week. So not this Sunday. This Sunday, you get the McLaren and the MSRT. Then next week, you get that incredible jackpot competition to win a 5-bed detached house, a Tiguan 10 grand, or £500,000 cash. But Sam, I've gone over pretty much the best of our competitions, but there's still loads more that I could cram in, but I think people want to find out what we're going to win tonight. Yeah,
someone on Facebook just said, no dilly-dallying, let's get into it, lads. Have I won or not?
There we go. So on that note, let's find our winners.
Let's do it. I'm going to flick the camera around, not following Jax too closely, and then just one last look at the big jackpot for tonight, the MAN Campervan. And just a reminder, guys, get in the comments. Let us know what aftershave you think I wear. Really random question tonight, but you can thank Jax for that. There he is, just down there. You can thank him for that, and you could win some site credit if you get it right. So jump in the comments.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously, if you are new here, thanks for joining us. This is the setup that we use for the live draws. It will either show this screen or it will show the ball machines above that Samuel was on, and they will take up the whole screen when they are spinning. But until then, the first step is I need to go through the spreadsheet for the £25,000 cash draw. And I need to tell Samuel what is the lowest ticket number and the highest ticket number in that draw. He will then load those ball machines with the relevant balls and obviously get it spinning to find our £25,000 cash winner. So up first, we have ticket number 1 in that draw.
Dale Ward just said, also, when was it acceptable to wear white socks? When has it never been acceptable to wear white socks?
It's always acceptable. If you don't think it's acceptable, then you're missing out, all right? Try it at the weekend. It'll change your life. And then the highest number of tickets in the £25,000 cash draw is 399999, please, Sam.
Perfect. So I'm going to do some wandering up and down on the ball machines. I'm going to do a little twizzle with this as well, because why not? And we are putting 0 to 9. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That is going into the first chamber right here. Nope, the last chamber right here, sorry. So chamber number 6. Chamber number 5, the full run of 0 to 9.
Simon Byfield from YouTube just said, hello, Jack, I got your name right. Well, yeah, you didn't call me Alex this time. I appreciate it. The spelling's not quite there, but I appreciate it. It's going in the right direction.
Maybe we should do that as a competition.
How do you spell my name?
His name? But there's a Q in there somewhere, but I don't know where it is. All right, 0 to 9. We've had an ooh.
So, Hamza7979 from YouTube. YSLY.
Why?
Yes.
No.
Oh, very close. There's a little clue there, but bear in mind, the first person that gets it right will get some site credit.
And that is, just to clarify, that's the first person that Jack sees on the screen.
Exactly,
That's not the first
yes.
person that you see on your screen.
After that, it's going to be the funniest options.
Definitely is. Right, 0, 1, 2, and 3. That's all we need to add into this first chamber right here. So we'll pop that one in, all those ones in, close the door. Jack's giving you a giant clue. And let's go. Should we give away the small matter of £25,000?
Yeah, let's do it, Sam.
Best of luck, guys. 25 grand on the line.
Simon Byfield, very close. You just need to put an S at the end. Just missing the S at the end, and then that is the perfect spelling. Sam, is it YSL myself?
It is.
There we go. So, Kel Hell on Facebook. You may not have been the first, but you're the first one I saw. Kel Hell, drop us a message and you can have £50 site credit.
Didn't quite spell it right, but I'll let you off. There's no E in it. Right, anyway, £25,000. Let's do it. Just to clarify, that smells fantastic. Can actually thank, who was it, Joe, the cleaner?
Yeah,
Joe the
detailer.
T-boy for that. Yeah, thanks, Joe. Shout out to you. 25 grand. We've got number 3. We've got number 8. We've got number 1. Ooh, number 5. Number 2. And 0. 25 grand, Jack.
Lovely. So 381520. Let's have a look on the spreadsheet. That's quite a high number, so we shouldn't have too far to go. 381.
Some funny comments coming in.
3815.
Adam Penwell, sorry, just said, evening lads. Hello mate, how are you? Hope you're all well.
381520. Looks good.
381520. Do we have a winner first time, Jack?
We do. I'm just trying to find the correct highlighting option. 381520. I'm just going to wait for that to go through to Sam's iPad over there before I read anything out.
All good, all good, all good.
381520 is a winning number and it belongs to Stacey Easton. Congratulations, Stacey. You've just won £25,000 cash for potentially as little as 10p. Congratulations.
Love it. Huge congratulations. If you are in the comments, please do jump in if you can control yourself enough to type in a comment. And if not, we will give you a shout very, very soon. Fabio just put, as usual, 2 numbers away. Wow, Fabio, that's another
Oh,
tough
yeah.
one.
Wow. God, that is very, very close. I was just going to say, Ross has just said, is this the Campervan? No, not quite. The Campervan is up next. So Sam is going to reload those ball machines. We've just done £25,000 tax-free cash. And I am about to show the numbers for the MAN Campervan, the MAN Campervan. So ticket number 1 is the first in this draw. And then the highest ticket number in the Campervan draw is 599998. But of course, we will load the full run of tickets as always.
Certainly will. So the ones going in are ball number 4 and ball number 5. These ones are being thrown into chamber number 1. We have got, as I mentioned at the start, over 200,000 unsold tickets. So hopefully we're not going to be here till midnight, Jack. But if we are, then we are.
That's what it takes. And Liam just said that camper is all I require. Lovely way of putting it. But best of luck to you, Liam, and best of luck to everybody else who's got entries for the Campervan. Massively undersold. Let's see who is the lucky winner.
Good luck, guys.
All or Nothing from YouTube said, I've just got a bottle of Louis Vuitton for £400, but it's fire. We actually raffle that. So yes, that is pretty incredible stuff. And we know that it's very popular, hence raffling it. Good choice.
Certainly is. Right, for the MAN Campervan, first number out is number 2. Then we've got 0. Ball number 6. Number 4. Ooh, knocked that one. Number 4. And a number 6.
206446. Let's have a look for that Campervan winner. 206446. Let's go through the spreadsheet.
James just said with 4 fingers crossed emojis, and then I have everything crossed. Best of luck, mate. If you've got a ticket, guys, you really have a chance of taking the keys or £75,000 as the alternative.
206446, not really a surprise, and it's in the mix there of lots of issued tickets, but it does look like we've managed to find a not issued ticket. So I'm just going to let Sam confirm that, wait for it to go through on his iPad as well. Soon as it does, you guys get another go.
Yep, so we're having a respin. I'm going
Let's
to
do it
reload
then.
these.
So yeah, just if you are new again, if we land on a not issued ticket, that means that it wasn't allocated to anybody, nobody owns it, so it's not showing in anybody's account, it was unsold, and when we land on those, we reload the ball machines and you get another go. So we will keep going.
We will. So the first respin, the second total spin for the MAN or 75 grand. Good luck.
Hamza from YouTube just said, who won on YouTube for site credit? Nobody yet. You were very close. I thought that you got it right, but Sam said you got the right brand, but not quite the right model, I guess.
Model.
Maybe the best way of putting it.
Model.
But yeah, who knows? There's still a chance for a YouTube winner yet.
And a campervan winner. We got to have one of them before we're able to leave.
Yep.
So number 4. Number 8. Number 8. Number 8. 7 and 0.
488870. Let's have another look. 488870.
Best of luck, guys. Jack is now on the spreadsheet hunting for that winning number.
I did just see a comment saying I buy a lot of tickets, but I never see my number on the spreadsheet. Well, kind of this is an example for you. Look, I'm on 488,000 tickets. So as much as we would love to show everybody's number, it kind of is a bit of a needle in a haystack when we do cheap ticket prices, what the majority of people like. So yeah, it's not a given that you're going to see your ticket number or your name on the spreadsheet every time.
Yeah, we would love to show it up to everyone their tickets on the draw, but
I think we've done it, Sam. I'm gonna highlight that name, but not actually colour it in yet. I'll wait for it to come through for you.
488870. Do we have a winner? 488870. Looks like we do.
We do. So, considering it was only 65% sold, we have managed to find a winner second time around, and with 488870, Thomas Morris, you have just won that MAN campervan or £75,000 cash. Congratulations.
What a win. You've got a tricky decision now, though. Do you want the keys or do you want 75 grand?
Yeah, it's a lovely position to be in. Summer's just around the corner, so what a time to get yourself the keys to that massive camper van. Or of course, if you'd fancy that 75 grand, you can maybe take yourself abroad for a couple of different holidays, not have to worry about driving it around, but the choice is now yours. So I'm going to hand this over to Sam. He is going to talk about anything he likes in the showroom, and I will get Thomas's number up ready for you, Sam.
Amazing. Now, as awesome as that camper and the Transit is, I'm jumping straight over to the 765 LT. So 50p to get involved, guys. This one is drawn on Sunday. As Jack touched on earlier, it's not doing very well. And when we say it's not doing very well, it's not doing very well. So if you want some incredible odds to be able to win a McLaren 765 and £10,000 cash, or a life-changing 220 grand cash alternative for just 50p, why don't you grab a ticket? Because this one is arguably one of our most undersold competitions we've had in a long, long while. And I've just stepped on a camera. Why am I tripping over all these bloody leads tonight? Right, I'm moving that camera out of the way. Can't trip over that one anymore. But McLaren is there. The Tiguan as well. That is only, usually I'd say half of a double competition. This is one of the smaller prizes in the double competition, because technically it's a triple competition. You've got a house, a Tiguan, and £10,000. Or you could be £500,000 richer for just £1.99. Not even £2 could win you a house, a car, and 10 grand, or you could change your life with that £500,000 cash alternative. So grab a couple of tickets, guys. That one's not drawn until next Sunday. So, yeah, grab some tickets. Jack's just handed me a phone and kind of distracted me. But let's do it. Are we in the shot? I can't actually see. Oh, you're zooming. I don't even know how to zoom on that camera.
I'll show you one day. Okay. Trick of the trade.
Amazing. Jack's just a technical guy. What can I say? So, Thomas Morris, congratulations, mate. That camper van is yours if you want it, or £75,000. Let's see what you're going to do. Let's give you a call. Thomas Morris. Come on, Thomas.
Can't take your call right
I
now.
mean, it's a good thing that we've got the right number. He has just confirmed that with his voicemail, but I'm not having it. I'm calling him back. Thomas Morris, come on. Come on, Thomas. You've just hit a jackpot. We want to tell you before the weekend.
Hello.
Hi, is that Thomas?
Yeah.
Thomas, it's Sam from 7 Days Performance.
Hello, mate.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Yeah. Thank
You good? Fantastic. Thomas, have you got any idea why I'm calling you?
I have a small idea.
A small idea. Go on, throw it out there. What's the idea?
Have I won something?
So you've won something incredible, yeah. That was a nervous laugh if I've ever heard one, Thomas. Go on, I'm going to tell you. You've won 75 grand or an MAN camper van.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Congrats.
I can't believe it.
Congratulations, mate.
Jesus.
You've just hit a jackpot before the weekend's even started.
Oh my god. I don't know what to say, mate.
You could give it a woohoo or something like that if you want.
Oh,
How does it feel?
I'm shaking.
You're shaking. Hang on, I thought you were Thomas. My dodgy jokes need to be stopped.
Crazy.
Go on then, 25p a ticket on this one. It was massively undersold, and when I say that, it didn't even reach 70%. So how many of those 70% of tickets did you buy? What sort of money are we talking?
I think it was a fiver.
A fiver.
Yeah.
A fiver.
£5, yeah.
Mate, that's bonkers. £5 has just won you an MAN camper van or £75,000.
Oh my god. This is mental.
What's going through your head right now?
I nearly never picked up because my phone was on silent and I saw someone just phoned twice.
Yeah, that was me. Thanks for ignoring me the first time.
Yeah, sorry about that.
The cash alternative has just been cut in half, and now you only get the front half of the van if you want it.
I'll take it.
Amazing. Well, I am going to ask. I'm not going to hold you to the decision, but are you thinking you want the van, or are you thinking you want 75 grand?
I'll have to think about it.
I mean, that's understandable. I told you less than 2 minutes ago that you'd just hit a jackpot. So if you had a decision for me already, that would be quite incredible.
No, I didn't. Obviously, you don't really ever expect to win.
Absolutely. Have you been playing with us for a while?
Yeah, I think about a couple of years.
Okay.
I've not spent like mega money, just like a few fivers here and there.
Yeah.
For the
Well, look what's happened.
The weekend draw.
Look what's happened
crazy.
for a fiver.
Crazy. I'm gobsmacked.
Amazing. Amazing. Well, I thought I'd just give you a call just to let you know the good news. I'm going to let you know we are still on our live draw at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rather rudely hang up on you. We will finish up the live draw and then I'll give you a call back or in like 5-10 minutes maybe.
Yes, and yes.
So turn that phone on loud this time and don't ignore me next time. Amazing. Congratulations, Thomas. I'll speak to you soon.
Thanks so much. See you. Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye. Amazing. Guys, never ignore that call. We always say it. Every one of our winners always says, oh, I really, really wish that I'd have picked up that call. turn your phone on loud if you enter a competition. Just do it, because it could really be one of us.
Yeah, somebody did actually say, how do I know, you know, the exact message from YouTube was, what does it come up as when you call? I'm scared of ignoring it because Truecaller flags it as a scam or marketing. So it will literally come up as just a random mobile number. So it shouldn't be marked as anything. It's not kind of a marketing related number. Yep. We don't have it linked to 7 days as such. So it literally is just a random mobile number. So I guess we better see if Stacey picks up.
We definitely should. But before you go on, I am just going to remind everyone, don't just answer any phone call that could be 7 days performance. You know what I mean? So make sure you verify it, because if it's not one of us, you probably don't want to give them any details. Yeah,
obviously, to be honest, we understand why people are a little bit skeptical when they do answer. That is the correct way to be, and let us prove it to you that it is real. 100%. Don't just believe the first person that calls you and says that you've won a house or something like that, and then when they ask you for bank details over the phone, etc., etc. So don't be doing that.
But anyway, Stacey.
There we go. Let's see if we can get through to Stacey.
Hamza said, what if they don't answer? They still get the prize.
It's not ringing yet.
Dodgy signal, maybe?
Hello?
Oh, hi, is that Stacey?
It is.
Hi, Stacey. It's Jacques from 7 Days Performance. How you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
You're fine? Oh, your tone changed.
It did, yes.
Why is that, Stacey?
I completely forgot to watch the live thing tonight.
Oh, really? Well, that's a real shame, Stacey. Because you could have been planning what you're going to spend £25,000 cash on.
Are you being actually serious?
I am. Your name came out. You won £25,000 cash.
Oh my God. Are you actually being serious?
I promise you. I really am. We are still live on Facebook and YouTube at the moment.
Oh my God, I'm going to be sick. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. It sounds like normally you watch them, and this time you decided not to.
No, but there's a pub next door to my neighbour's house. Oh my God, I'm going to be sick. Oh my God, thank you so much.
You're so welcome. It sounds like you're quite happy to hear that you've just won £25,000.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're so welcome. So obviously tickets were only 10p. Do you remember how many you bought?
No, because I put some in for the 25 grand, the PlayStation, and there was something else. I got tickets for as well.
So was this the biggest comp you entered though? So this was the biggest one, and then you got some other tech ones as well. Wow. Okay. So you would have been happy if I'd have told you that you'd won a PS5 or something, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oh my God.
What do you think you're going to spend it on then? Now that it's starting to sink in that you've got 25 grand to spend.
I actually have no idea. Oh my God. I actually have no idea. Oh, my legs feel really funny.
Maybe sit down, make sure you don't collapse. It's a lot to take in. You're going to have, all I'm going to say is you are now going to have a lovely weekend knowing that £25,000 is coming your way.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it.
How long have you been playing with this? It sounds like you've probably watched a few draws, etc.
I have, yes. I've watched quite a few of them.
Yeah, and I guess, starting to get a little bit annoyed. Your day wasn't coming around, and then
I'm always like, oh, I'm not winning, and I haven't done it for quite a while. And today I thought, do you know what? I'm going to buy some tickets, and I did.
Wow, well, that was however much you spent. That was the best amount of money that you've probably ever spent.
Between the 3 competitions that are on, I only spent £20.
Ah, okay. So you normally spend £20 across loads of different comps, spread it out, enter your free competition, and well, out of all the prizes that you entered, you won the biggest one.
Oh my goodness, I actually can't believe that.
Well, we are still, as I mentioned, we are still live on Facebook and YouTube at the moment. So what I'll do is I'll hang up the phone temporarily and I'll let that sink in, tell everybody around you, let them know why you're going absolutely crazy. And we'll be in contact again very shortly to guide you through the process of claiming your £25,000.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Have a great evening.
Oh, thank you. Goodbye.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Well, Sam, I don't know about you, but that was probably one of the best.
I totally agree. The comments also agree. Hamza said, best one yet. Wow, what a reaction. Fun winner. Go on, girl. bottle of Buckfast incoming, the whole lot.
Yeah, that was because it was weird. It didn't ring to start with, and then as soon as it rung, Stacey picked straight up, and there she was. Tone changed as soon as she heard where we were calling from, and yeah, instantly there you go, £25,000 on its way to Stacey, and that's pretty much it for tonight, isn't it, Sam?
Certainly is. Sorry, I'm standing here watching you.
I didn't know if he was going to join
No,
us.
I
I could have done the
will.
outro on my own.
Full on just staring at. We've got a screen off screen that I was watching Jack on, and I kind of thought I was watching a show for a minute. But that is the end of the draw, guys. So huge congratulations to Thomas. Huge congratulations to Stacey. And if you want to be next, it really could be you on Sunday with a McLaren or a Transit or a watch, a bike, or a whole load of cash. So get some entries, and we'll see you on Sunday.
I thought you got stuck there, to be honest. You saved yourself.
It's a dramatic pause.
Yeah, I did leave you on the spot just in case. But yeah, that McLaren is looking terrible from outside. It looks incredible. It's one of the nicest cars that we have ever done. But potentially, it's been a bit overshadowed by the fact we are doing a house at the same time. So
Thrown in a house.
yeah, just casually throwing a house on site at the same time. But the house, you've got to wait until next weekend for that. So if you want to be a jackpot winner sooner than that, and you want to have some probably incredible odds, grab yourself an entry for that McLaren, and you could take that car or £220,000 on Sunday. Less than 48 hours to go. But till then, that's it.
Have a great weekend.
Cheers, guys.